Hey, Fran, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you the further continuation of my Tesla analysis. We did call the SEC investigation to happen before anyone else on Wall Street did. We did call Elon Musk to move aside before anyone else did. What are our thoughts today? How did the last day of the Newsbeat Live open house go? Our precise daily stock levels, our game plan and Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick. This is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. We have so many things to talk about today. Tesla, their Newsbeat Live open house, which has ended, so you won't be hearing about that for a while. I did say, though, I would analyze every single day of it, so this would be the last time I'm analyzing our last day of it. We're going to share with you our game plan and Forex. We're going to let you screenshot every single Newsbeat Live level so you have your game plan for tomorrow and everything set for you and more. But first, I would like to say thank you to our best friends over at the T3 Live Compliance team. Kindly pause this video when you are done reading it. Hit play. Thank you very much for reading that. I appreciate that. And let's just talk about what's going on here. You know, Tesla is obviously all over the news here today. You have so many people talking about it now. And, obviously there was an SEC investigation, and I stepped aside and I said, "What? Are you kidding me? Like, are people surprised?" I mean, we called for the SEC investigation, I think less than 5 minutes after that tweet broke through that he wanted the company to go private for $420. We talked immediately about an SEC investigation, and now it finally is official on paper. Surprising? I don't think it is. Now, taking Tesla aside here, it looks. I'm going to delete all these lines on Tesla because I want it just to be easy for you to see here. And you could see Tesla has taken, quite a hit recently on Friday with the tremendous gap down and everything. And the stock has been just really, excuse me, very beaten up. You might be a little surprised at what I have to say about this now, but I've got so many emails over this weekend saying, "Mark, great call on Tesla, great call with everything that happened. What do you think is happening now?" So first, SEC comes out, basically saying that Tesla's lawyers was like, "Elon, come here, come here, come here before I smack you, Elon. This is what we're gonna do." Ended up settling with the SEC for $20 million and must be forced to step down as chairman. Now, on Tesla, I was very, very clear that Elon Musk had to step down from his role. In fact, I would have also stepped down as CEO. I think he should be one of the top board members. I don't really understand the difference between being a CEO and chairman. To me, it's like somebody's a president of the company, somebody's a CEO of the company, somebody's chairman of the company. It's like, you could call me Susan if you'd like. It's the same damn crap. Okay. So he's getting rid of his chairman title. You know what? I want to be CEO, president, and chairman, and CFO, and CIO, and CTO of Melnick Enterprises. It's like, okay, Mark, are you on Ambien or something? And that's the same thing that Elon Musk was on, settling right now. $20 million Elon Musk has to pay, $20 million Tesla has to pay. So it was a little bit of a minor in the face of Tesla, because shareholders are now sitting like, your stupid words actually came out of our pockets, not yours. This is, and Barron's came out over the weekend saying Tesla stock with plenty of downside, and I couldn't disagree further with Barron's. I agree with Barron's on a lot of things. I think they're pretty good. Barron's came out and said the stock could but the stock could fall further. When people talk like that, they're like, the stock could fall further. Yes, yes, you imbeciles at Barron's. Yes, the stock could fall further. Apple could fall further, ladies and gentlemen. Amazon, Google, Intel. Name any stock you're watching in the world. That could fall further. What does that mean, could fall further? Are you putting your money where your mouth is? Or are you speculating and trying to not look stupid if you're wrong? Ah, I will go with B. Shame on you, Barons. Not for saying the stock could fall further, but coming out with stupidity after this has happened. Look, I am not a big fan of Tesla's fundamentals. I have said it from the beginning, Tesla is one of the most confusing companies in the world because it is the only company in the world that hemorrhages in a major manner every time they sell a vehicle. They sell a vehicle and the company just plummets. And with that being said, you know, instead of the stock being worth $30, you look at the weekly here. I need to show you what's happening. This is like the lifetime of Tesla. You can't really look at this and say Elon Musk didn't take a company which can't make a dollar if its life depended on it and didn't bring the best to it. This move, this $20 million fine that Elon Musk pays, okay, the $20 million fine that Tesla pays, the 40 million total, okay, don't underestimate what I said about the best and worst CEOs this year. This is a blessing in disguise for Tesla. This is a blessing in disguise for Tesla shareholders. And I know many Tesla shareholders are looking at this and they're mad right now. They're mad because you're talking about $420 price target. Stock is trading 40% lower now after Friday. I get it. This is a blessing in disguise. Technically, it looks like garbage. Fundamentally, this is a blessing in disguise for Tesla. If you remember what I was saying, I was listing the worst CEOs on Wall Street and the best CEOs on Wall Street of 2018. I gave Elon Musk the best CEO of Wall Street because he took a company that was nothing more than idea, translated into a bleeding product, and was able to become a multi-billion dollar company without being able to make a single dime. That's why I said he was an amazing CEO, because people were investing in Elon Musk and not Tesla. People didn't care. Tesla was a proxy for buying into Elon Musk. And my three worst companies in the beginning of the year were HMNY. I said worst management, HMNY, which looks like this. Is it trading at 2 cents? Maybe, maybe not. Who the hell knows? It's worthless. $0 target. Snapchat, which I also put a $0 target on when they IPO'd. When they IPO'd, even back in 2017, I had a $0 target on Snap until somebody buys them out. Because the company refused to listen to shareholders. You had two computer nerds who wanted all the voting rights in their company, and they got exactly what they deserve. You want to invest in two imbeciles who created an app that went viral? Buy Snapchat. You can invest in two people who I would be surprised if they know how to balance their checkbook running a multi-billion dollar company. Well, buy Snap. The third worst management team, which I removed from the list, was Chipotle, and I removed them back in February earlier this year, right over here, on this day right here, right before they started their climb up much higher. I removed them off my worst CEO list because the CEO was fired and they brought in a new one. And if you remember what I was saying recently, I downgraded Tesla CEO and I said Elon Musk is not fit to run a company. People are, oh, he's so smart, Mark. He's this, he's that. I'm like, no, he's a moron. Don't underestimate people with phenomenally high IQs doing the stupidest things in the world. Elon Musk was on that list. And I said the only way I would remove Tesla from that top three worst management list is if Elon Musk stepped down. And I was calling for Elon Musk to step aside. I said he should be a major part of the board, but he should have someone else running the company. And that's exactly what you see panning out in real time. In English, this SEC investigation, ladies and gentlemen, is the hugest blessing on the planet for Tesla. Now, granted, you're going to have class action lawsuits coming off on Tesla here after this, what happened. I know. But with that being said, you're dealing with a company who can't make money anyway. They hemorrhage money. It's just going to be another one of their hemorrhaging factors. They need a new CEO who needs to come in, take the product, and turn the company profitable. And the only way you are going to do that is by getting rid of Elon Musk. I think you have a chance here, if Tesla plays their cards right, to bring in somebody genius from the auto industry. Take an ex General Motor, Ford, Chrysler, BMW, Toyota. Take one of the executives from those companies, clean it up, bring him in, bring her in, whoever that person may or may not be, have them run the company, have them build it up in a manner in which can bring Tesla, you know, credibility. Because if you have a profitable Tesla, something that you have never experienced and Tesla has never experienced, you will bring this automaker to the next level. My overall thoughts, short-term bearish because of the technicals on Tesla. This is longer-term bullish on Tesla. This is longer-term bullish on Tesla. Don't be confused and think, oh no, Elon Musk is giving up his control. You mean Elon Musk, who doesn't know how to make a dot? He could send a rocket, he could send a Tesla into space to crash into a weird asteroid somewhere, but he can't run a company. He's not good at running companies. You can make an argument that Tesla's a multi-billion-dollar company, and I will say that is the biggest fluke I have ever seen in my existence as a trader. How do you sell like what if I sold you $2,000 worth of gold bars for 500 bucks? But look how many customers I have. Look how much revenue is flowing in. How much money am I losing every day? That's like Tesla. However, if they have somebody who knows what the hell they're doing behind the helm, which I hope they do, I hope they get someone good. I'll comment on it when I see the person who comes in, like CMG took the Taco Bell CEO. And I was like, this company is awesome. CMG is absolutely awesome. Chipotle Mexican Grill is going to make it because they brought somebody who sold more burritos than anyone in the history of mankind. Tesla needs to bring in an auto executive, an auto CEO, somebody who knows how to sell cars and make $1 or more on it. And if Tesla steps up to the plate and does that, this will be one of the most fabulous turnaround stories you will see on Wall Street. So, with that being said, tell me how you really feel, Mark. With that being said, we're going to go right into our precise daily stock levels. Actually, no, I promise you I'd talk about how we did on Friday. Um, on the last day of the Newsbeat. Newsbeat Live Open House is over. You can no longer sign up for a discount. But I did promise I would talk about it. This was over on Friday. We had one name in which we were looking to buy. One name. One name, NVIDIA. And obviously, this was a really, if you were watching the video, you already know that this was phenomenal. We bought it first through the break right here of 270, 273.38. We bought it right here, and it popped up real quick. I sold it, took a lot of good money, sold it then a little higher, and it just kept running. After I sold it, it just kept running and running and running. That's a 1 minute chart. We also were watching it on the high five. The high five happened right over here, broke through 279.16, climbed right back to 280, fell again to the 21, hit right over here, broke out and never looked back on the Fund 21 strategy. And if you want to know what these silly name strategies are, there's a link in the description and you could look them up. on Facebook Live or YouTube. You could go ahead and look up any one of those strategies. So needless to say, we had a pretty phenomenal day. There was another cute little call out we called here. We broke news before the majority of Wall Street. Somebody told me I was faster than their Bloomberg terminal on this, that we called AMD bearish on what was happening with the Intel news. So we called Intel bullish and AMD bearish after 11 o'clock here when the stock started plunging, and a lot of us did very well on that. So with that being said, how about we get to our Newsbeat Live levels? So right over here, you could go ahead, you could take a screenshot, you could take a picture. It's always good to have those levels on the triple Qs, spiders, IWM, Facebook, Apple, Amazon. It's always good to have those levels in front of you. Screenshot it, take a picture with your phone. Very important. Let's take a look at the Forex right here. Gonna go ahead and share with you every single one of our Forex ideas, and you could see right over here we have two names we're watching, two buys, US standard lots. Here's the symbol in which we're looking to purchase. Here's where I'm bidding. Here's my stop loss, and right over there is my take profit level. So you could just see right there, that is what's on my radar. You're more than welcome to keep an eye on these and track them, and that's what I'm looking for. And how about just the name we're watching on our game plan? All right, so we were watching that IGC recently, which was popping up to the moon. What a great call. We called it right there on Thursday. We called it on Wednesday night for a move on Thursday, and then it popped on Thursday. And we called it Thursday night on a move for Friday, and it popped beautifully again. So again, they're just simply names for people who maybe can't be part of the room, who just want to see something that I think might be a potential big mover. And on my list today, we're going to pull up NBEV. That's NBEV right here. Um, Bullish trigger through 572. That was Friday's high. Little marijuana soda company, or at least that's why they've been moving. It's a soda company which will sell, marijuana infused beverages, and looking for a nice little bull flag continuation pattern. I could see this thing getting to 6, 7, $8. So we'll see if NBEV could get a little follow through. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're going to our full stock analysis. That's any stock you're watching, my levels and thoughts. And of course, that is for Newsbeat Live members only. I would like to thank all the people who signed up for the Newsbeat Live Open House. Thank you. Welcome to our family. We know it's going to be a very profitable journey ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed the Newsbeat show. Happy trading, make money. We'll see you guys next time on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.